Scream like that.
Blog Talk Radio.
It's my show, not Jim's. The music should work just fine.
There you go.
Well, Jim doesn't have a show anymore. That's why we shut his show down, because they don't like Jim.
Okay. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Locked and Loaded. I'm going to do a little double thing here. Wade, go into your email. I sent you a link. You're going to need that to be able to hear. It'll be from Blog Talk Radio. You'll type your name. Below it will be a pink button. Press the pink button. And now back to it.
Meanwhile,
that's the whole of
you have no other choice at the airport.
And we're back.
She hasn't stopped.
I know, right?
I told you it's a full-blown spasmataz. She's in it.
I don't know how she made it through the intro. She was turning purple. She was laughing so hard inside.
Eric, you're going to have to shoot some emails to Wade. Tell him how to do it. Wade, don't get off Google. We hear you fine. Eric's going to text you how to do it.
But mute.
That ain't what the problem is.
did you get the link to the show?
He can't hear you, Eric. He's on Google only. You have to unmute to do it.
Wade, did you get the link to the show in your email?
Sorry.
Oh, this is a well-oiled machine.
And we're off. Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry,
She's going to pass out. It's great.
Christine, why don't you just share it with everybody, Christine? If you didn't bring enough for the whole classroom, then, you know.
Yeah. You don't have enough for everybody.
We're in a full-blown spasmataz, folks.
It was then, Your Honor.
That was the moment when I realized she had fucked up.
Okay, for some weird reason, all of a sudden now my tablet's not working for the chat room. So what I'm about to do could be considered
Catastrophic.
Yeah, hold on. Hang on one second. Let me get to Wade. Wade, we have you fine in chat. We need you on the link.
You got to mute Google, or because we're getting a hell of an echo.
Yeah. So
It's not easy to drive the bus.
the one I sent you, it's a Blog Talk Radio link. We need you for that one so we can plug you in to the actual system.
Yeah, you're muted, John. There you
I'll mute myself on the other one. Okay, so Wade, go to the link. Come in to us from that link. Stay on Google Plus until mute. And then we'll bring you in on audio to the link.
All right. Yeah, Wade's okay. Never mind. One dropped.
It's his multiple identities because he's such a big guy.
No, well, you know.
Ow!
There it went again. Couldn't make it 30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what triggered really is.
You know what the title of that is? You can find this on YouTube. It's called Fuck That, an Honest Meditation.
Do you want to share any with everybody who's wondering what the fuck you're laughing at?
No, wait,
You
it's
just
on
wanna go with
you said it's on YouTube?
Uh-huh.
And it's called what?
It's called Fuck That, an Honest Meditation.
All right, I typed in "fuck that." I got a whole lot of. There it is. Okay.
See? It's
Yeah.
there.
Because I got a couple of things like, y'all want a single say "fuck that."
What was it? What was the line that we were laughing about?
I'm going to put a link in the chat room for everybody to see it.
The soul
Wow, that's
sucking
loud.
cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Let the soul sucking cocksuckers just fall away. And then you ease into the brilliant day and say, fuck that.
Oh, it won't let me fucking post a link in the chat room?
No.
No.
Put it in there and put like a period at the end.
All right, I got Wade now. So, Wade, on Google Plus, all right, where you see all of our
Nope,
pictures.
it won't let me do that either.
As soon as you go to, as soon as you put your scroller in the middle, oh, I just lost him. He just dropped.
Let's see here.
All right, jeez. You know, maybe we should get them in here a little bit earlier
wouldn't let me
next time to maybe rehearse all this shit.
Well, yeah, that could have been a thing, but with the hours I've been working this week,
I'm surprised you're even awake right now. Let's put it that way.
yeah.
Well, I didn't say you had to do it. I said we. So how about you calm it down a little bit there, Kelly?
We'll take a pause.
Eric, just let the soul sucking cocksuckers fall away. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, fuck that.
Smile money. Great show tonight. See you guys next week.
Yeah, right. And everybody wonders why I just let my show drop.
I gotta remember that line.
Okay, well, right off the bat, I want to say hi to Black Dog, Boondockers, Gunwild One, Mark Peace, PPX, Douglas, Scott Mowry, and the mentor of soothsayers himself, Smile Money.
Smile money.
Somebody already said it's a real shit show. Oh boy, you're up on the right foot then.
Well, yeah, when the rocket falls over and blows up on the fucking pad, yeah, it's a shit show.
What Apollo was that?
So
13 and a half.
Shut the fuck up, Johnny.
Can you text him, Eric, and tell him how to do? He was on already. I had him once, and then he just hung up.
Okay. Somebody tell a joke while I try to get the guest in here.
Yeah, you want to hear a joke? Go fuck yourself.
And let the soul-sucking cocksuckers just fall away.
Fall away. That was my work. I am so with Christine on this. That was my work all week. It's just soul-sucking cocksuckers. Oh,
yeah.
My God.
Oh, God, yeah. There must have been something in the atmosphere, because I tell you, everybody that I talk to is like half the same.
Now, PPX. He's not muted. What do you guys think of 904 Outdoors? Well, I live in area code 904, and them assholes never had me come out. They got in it to be YouTube superstars. That's all they are.
Okay, never mind.
There, he's muted now. Okay, cool. There you go. We
Alright.
got it. Now all I gotta do is get him to press the button to get in here on the audio.
He's not pressing the button.
He was in once before.
It's the big red one that says bullshit.
Oh, they got wait a minute. PPX Douglas said they got arrested for child porn. That's fucking hilariously funny.
What?
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. The guys from down here and around Jacksonville, they called themselves 904 Outdoors.
Yeah.
They came on the YouTube gun community like way late, like right before they started shutting everybody down.
Right.
And he said they were arrested for child porn. 10 counts
right now. Yeah, it does, right there.
I didn't hear anything. I live here in
904 Outdoors.
904.
Yep,
Holy
904
shit.
Outdoor arrested. Right there.
Oh yeah, when they showed up at his house, the ATF was there and took all the fucking guns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See 904 Outdoors. They contacted me when they first started. They said, "Hey, you're here in Jacksonville. We ought to get together." I'm like, "Well, sure. I'd love to come out and shoot you guys, and let's do something." They never got back to me. They got with fucking Hank Strange down south because he was bigger, more popular. He's one of the main Florida YouTubers down here. And I was like, okay.
Well, good thing.
Okay, I got Wade on like 2 different things now.
You got to text him. He's trying to get Google Plus to work.
For fuck's sake.
Google Plus is working fine for him. He's missing is he's not on the link. He needs to go to he needs to go to the link I sent him.
The Blog Talk link. Go to the Blog Talk link.
He doesn't even have to be on fucking Google, just on Blog Talk.
Damn, 10 counts?
Yeah, that's what it says, 10 counts.
10 counts. Boy. That's crazy.
Oh, okay. I saw this. Okay. I saw Fox posted this earlier.
Where did you find it, Johnny? What news source?
Well, there's a Reddit link on it here that's talking about it.
Ah.
I just typed in 904 Outdoors arrested, and it's the first thing.
Mickey Six wants to name his kid Vladimir.
Vladimir?
Vladimir. Like as the Impaler. Dracula.
Dracula. Yes, and he wasn't a vampire. He was a Muslim killing motherfucker.
Did he?
Yeah. They called him the Impaler because when the Muslim hordes tried to take over his country, he fucking killed them all and put their heads on spikes to keep the rest of them from coming into his country.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that he would put the bodies or body parts on display on big, giant spikes. Smile. Go to the light. Oh, the shows went okay for the last 2 weeks that you were on vacation, Gone Wild. And yes, next time that you do go there, you should make sure to get to the firing range that offers automatic weapons so that you too can try that. Because let me tell you, that was freaking awesome.
Let it rain.
Let it rain.
Oh, I can't wait. I got to get to a range that does fucking full auto.
Well, I sent you another link. Use that link.
Not the chat room. Not the chat room. Not fucking Google. Get on Blog Talk.
You are so fired right now.
Oh, man. No, there's an idea. Go to Vegas and make it rain.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Why should I meet you there?
that didn't
So
work
what's
about
it-
a year ago. Don't bring your bonfire.
Yeah. Oh God.
Well, what's that? No, they got that big ass indoor range.
Yeah.
So you can shoot anything and everything.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be big bucks though.
Oh, of course, because it's Vegas.
Or is it?
Somebody was commenting
I was
about
going to
that.
say, because there's a lot of shit to do in Vegas. It's cheap as fuck because they want you to spend your money in the casinos.
But now they're saying that it's not that cheap anymore like it used to be. I can't remember. One of my coworkers just went not too long ago. And she had commented.
See, I don't know why he's not getting this.
Only a 5-hour drive in Gunwild can be in Vegas. Wow.
Nice. Looks like the rain's rolling in here.
Mhm. It's gonna rain.
Just leaving here, so don't send it here again. Every
At least
time
it's not
you
snow.
had rain.
No, you can send rain to Jacksonville because we are so below fucking level this.
Oh,
It's
you can have mine. I have a lake in my backyard still.
I was gonna
No,
say,
I'm so below rain level. It's unreal. The lake out in front of the community here is like 12 feet. There's like a 12-foot gap between where the grass stops and the water usually sits.
Yeah.
You know, it's usually the water's right up to the grass. Well, there's about 10, 12 feet from that. I'm like, Jesus, we have been on a thing.
Crazy.
Yeah, my yard's starting to look brown. So.
When PPX, I did get your email.
Yep. Yes. I should mention that everybody that won prizes on my happy birthday show last week, I'll be sending those out tomorrow. So look for them this week.
He's trying to do it on Google Plus again.
Well, maybe I should just tell him to call.
Why don't you just give them a call?
Isn't that what we did the last time?
Does he not realize that Google Plus is not Blog Talk?
No, he does not. He's trying to get Google Plus to work. He got a Google Plus link, and he's trying to get Google Plus to work. I keep sending him the link over and over again for Blog Talk. He came on once, but then he hung up.
Yeah, because at the same time he was logging off of Google Plus or Google. He logged off of Google when you said he was on
Eric, can
Blog
you
Talk.
send me the number, Eric? Oh wait, hold on. What's this? Let's see. Hold on. Caller, you're live.
Yeah, this is Wade.
Okay, well there it is.
I couldn't get the other thing to work.
You couldn't get the link I sent you for Blog Talk to work?
No, I got HughesNet. That ought to tell you everything.
HughesNet. Oh.
Right.
That's what, okay, you can't run that on set. All right, yeah, nothing runs on that for you. Okay. All right, this works. Well, welcome, Big Redneck Papa.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to be here.
That explains it. Explains it.
Do what?
That explains it.
That explains it. I told Eric I was going to go to the bakery. I got cabled up there, but a lot of stuff you drinking, you ain't driving. So I said, okay, honey.
Okay. So Wade is our guest, and I told him that I would let him set whatever the conversation was going to be about, and he told me he wanted to talk about
timing is everything.
Well, that's not what he wanted to talk about.
Well, that was Jolson, and how much you want to bet?
Actually, I just got notified that a video went up. Jolson had a video just go live right now. Oh, it's called Mark Cowbell. Isn't that funny? I'll catch that in the next lifetime. So Wade wanted to talk about current events, redneck style.
Yeah. You know, what people with common sense think about what's going on. You know.
What? Well, you're not going to bring a millennial point of view?
Well, if a millennial ever does anything, I might consider it. But, you know, if they do anything besides bitch and moan, You know, all my kids are millennials. Well, except the oldest, but anyway. But they're not snowflakes. They my kids. This whole, the whole thing is they like I said, they haven't done anything. The millennials haven't. But the main ones I want to talk about is the idiots in Congress. The way they carry on. It's stupid. I mean, how stupid can they get? And how stupid do they think we are?
Okay, we gotta stop saying that because they're taking that as a challenge, Wade.
Well, I know they are, and I'd like to teach some of them what stupid really is. But it's pathetic, actually. People like Ocasio-Cortez, she hasn't done anything. She was a bartender, so that she got fired from a hot dog stand. The only reason she did that, I got a bartender job because she had a pair of tits. She,
Well, yeah.
Mostly. Well, yeah, but it's what can you do with them? They think they know it all, but they don't know jack. And I can introduce them to him too. Anyway, it's just like they haven't. Like I keep saying, they haven't done anything. Repeating myself. When I was a kid, I'll just say it like it is. What I think. When I was a kid, at 14 years old, I started my own business. I started busting pulpwood tires. A guy hired me. Started out one summer. Hired me as to do that, to fix pulpwood tire flats. The old 3-ring Widowmakers or whatever you want to call them. Pulpwood tires. It takes a sledgehammer, a wedge, a couple of pry bars, and a strong back. And I did that for the guy's service station for a summer. I said I didn't, next summer I said I don't need him because he was getting $30. And this is in 74, 75, no, 74. He was getting $30 a tire, plus, the tube or whatever I had to use to get it fixed. And I was getting $7 an hour, and that was good for 70 for 14
Well,
years.
hell yeah, it was.
Yeah. But, I said, it's hard work. You're out there in the Mississippi sun in June, July, August, all that, 100 degrees on concrete. But I would get $75 a week because I work from 7 in the morning, 7 at night, 5.5 days a week. And that was 14 years old, and I've had a steady job since then. Kids today, all they've done is play games on videos or do video games or watch TV or generally screw off. They don't know what it is to have to go out and make something from nothing. And it shows. It shows. They don't understand. Like Ocasio-Cortez wants to spend all this money on the Green New Deal. She don't care where the money comes from. We'll just print it, she says. That's what got us in the trouble that we're in now with the debt. Obama spent money like it was, going out of style. Took $500 billion out of Social Security. It's funny, Social Security is always going broke for welfare and stuff for illegals and everything else. Never seems to run out of money. The whole thing is, go ahead.
I'll say exactly the point. We keep hearing about when we're ready to retire, there's going to be no money in Social Security. Yet it seems like all these freaking illegals can sneak across the border and become, into our society, even though they're illegal, and the money's there for them.
Right. Well, I read articles today. They're getting ready to distribute 220,000 of some bitches, over the country. they need to change that law. Communities the Democrats have relied on keeping them in power. Since Johnson said, well, she won't keep these so-and-sos voting Democratic for the next 100 years. Well, 100 years lasted about 50.
Well, but and I know the exact phrase you're talking about, and they're still voting Democrat. But they're trying to have the Brexit movement has really helped a lot, especially with people like Candace Owens and a whole bunch of others, Joy Vila and all of them.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're starting to wake up. There's a lot. I got a lot of friends. I worked for 20 odd years or close to 30 as a medic, and in the town where I was in, in Mississippi. That's a good bit of the population. And, that's most of the ones that call ambulance. People with any sense go before they need one, or go when it happens, jump in the car and go. But, so I deal with people, or dealt with people, I still do it with people in the bakery, that come up and talk to me and ask me about this stuff. And I tell them flat out that I don't hold back when somebody wants me to tell my opinion. This is not the country I was raised in. That's my favorite thing to say. This is not the country I was raised. Used to be, if you was on food stamps or welfare, you was ashamed of it. It was something you didn't want to be. Hell, now it's a friggin' lifestyle. They get out and I'll tell you a story. That's the best way I tell a story. I went to a house, a woman, possible miscarriage. Went to the projects. Now, think about this. It was a 4-bedroom project. And the project is a housing development, whatever you want to call it. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a kitchen room, and a big kitchen. All right. Woman I was going after was 46 years old. Excuse me. She had a miscarriage. But she said, come on back. There were 4 cars in the driveway. 3 of them brand new. Living in a project. Brand new cars sitting and getting subsidized. And it was,
yeah. You there, Wayne?
No.
Is Obama?
Yeah, I've got him still. No, he just dropped.
Well, that sucks.
He's got to drop a couple more quarters and then his Obama phone.
Oh, you are such a dickhead.
Yeah, he was talking about the housing project, and I'm like, hell, those are the things I inspect.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, biggest TV I've ever seen, outside of one of those high dollar stores, was a 91-inch 4K TV, and I saw it in a little tiny 1-bedroom public housing unit where you have to make less than like $18,000 a year to live there, and they didn't pay any rent.
Yeah.
Well, that's about right.
That's you, Wade. I got you again.
Yeah, I'm here. I must have the wrong button. I'm setting it down now, so I ain't holding it.
I had a signal on it, but then I lost it.
Yeah. Well, I live on the backside of nowhere anyway, on the downside of a hill on the other side from the tower. So it ain't hard for me to drop a signal.
Can't be any worse than Duluth. I go over to Eric's house and I dropped to 3G. I'm like, damn.
3G.
Only place in the country.
I thought they were back. They're still using those fucking 3 1/4 discs that he used to send to fucking Ed. So.
AOL.
5.5 inch.
But the whole thing with this woman was, like I said, she had 3 brand new cars in the driveway. She said, wait, I got to get some stuff out the back. So she said, come on, go with me. Now, this woman was walking around, but she called an emergency ambulance with a paramedic and everything, whole 9 yards, to take her to the hospital in 3 cars. I passed 2 of her boyfriends in the hallway. I went by the bathroom. Her 14-year-old daughter was pregnant. She had 6 other kids. She wanted to go back and get her cigarettes and something else out of the bedroom. Then she said, let's go. You know, I can't leave her. Once I lay eyes on her, I couldn't leave her. And she said, let's go. We walked past everybody else standing there. One of them said, you ain't going to make me breakfast. She said, no, I got to go see about this. So after 15 minutes getting with her, we finally got to the truck, and I get to examine her. She's got a beach towel rolled up, you know, screwed up and twisted up, whatever you want to call it, and has that shoved up inside it to stop the bleeding. You got to think about that. You got to get a picture of that to realize what was happening. But I said, how long? Well, no, but, you know, this was a full-size beach towel.
On a string?
Anyway, no, you had about a fourth of it still sticking out. But
Okay,
she had
what?
that thing anyway. What?
Nothing.
Well, my thing was, you know, somebody had to have help. Or like a board tied to this. Son, I can see you stuff and make your hair.
Wait.
Yeah? What? What?
Ew.
Okay. Well, I'm the kind of guy.
This just in. Oh, never mind. It was wet.
Never mind. Well, anyway,
Oh
trying to
my
get up there. But that's the kind of stuff you deal with, you know, with these type of people. And I got another question. Why is it that the Muslims can come over here, you know, the immigrant, the refugees, that's what I was looking for, the refugees, you know, come over here, and polygamy is, as far as I know, polygamy is against the law in all 50 states, and even the District of Columbia. But they get to keep that. They get 4 wives and get to claim every one of them as dependents.
Yeah.
And all their kids.
Because they say that's their religion, which Islam isn't a religion, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, Islam is an ideology. Ideology,
yes,
how you want to say it.
very much so.
It's not a religion. I studied it. I read anything, everything. I read the
What's funny is
backwards.
there is a religion. There is a religion that has that in it, and it's illegal for them. I'm not saying okay, but there is a religion that has.
Oh, it's a Mormon.
Yeah, but they're not allowed because they don't consider that to be a part of American society. So they say no.
Right. Well, that's why they moved out west to Oklahoma. I mean Utah anyway, to get away from it, so they could do what they wanted to.
Yeah.
But the government followed them. The government followed them like they always will. You ain't gonna get away from the government. But and why is that allowed? I mean, and like that Omar in Congress, they broke a 180 some odd year old tradition by allowing her to wear that burqa on her head. Nobody else can wear a hat.
That was back. Who was it? I had a thing on this a couple Sunday chats ago. When Pelosi and Schumer and all them, they had been in Congress for a little while, and then of course the rhinos like McCain and the rest of them voted to let Muslims hold office, and they struck down that law from 1952 or whatever to let Muslims hold office.
Yeah. I struck it down in 1992.
Was it 92?
Yeah. They wrote the law in
1952.
Around 52. You're right. They wrote the law in 92 or thereabouts is when they what you're talking about. Pelosi and all them voted to let it's kind of a sneaky thing. There was no hoopla about it, nothing. They just kind of They just fixed it where the Muslims were not allowed to hold office, period, in Congress or anything like that.
Yeah, because we only fought wars against them for how long? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've been fighting the Muslims since Andrew Jackson, and, that's what the halls of Montana and Shores of Tripoli.
Shores of Tripoli, those damned torpedoes, full speed ahead, et cetera, yes.
Yeah. We've been fighting them hundreds of years, but they don't teach history anymore, And the whole thing is, it makes my head hurt. Think about this. When we bombed Japan, who's one of our strongest allies now? We devastated them, bombed them twice. And now they're one of our best allies, And we rebuilt their country and everything like that. And that's another thing. Why we rebuild people after we go to war with them and break our banks and our backs, rebuilding them. And that's something I don't understand.
Well, that's all money. That's 100% money.
I know that's money. The same ones that own the Fed, and the same ones that own the war, the munitions factories and the weapons factories, and all that. That's the people that get rich off war. It's the same people on the construction company and the bank. The first thing they did when we invaded Iraq and conquered it was set up a central bank, to give them control of that country's currency.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first official act, was to set up a central bank. I'll say it. You are one too, Jim. A conspiracy theorist. I don't trust nobody. Especially government.
I agree. I don't trust anybody, but I don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist because, one, to me, when you say the word conspiracy, you have to believe that everything and anything is against you. I don't believe that. I believe that a lot of this stuff is no shit. The deep state, if you will, the cabal, if you will, trying to ruin and degrade our country. I get that. The globalists, for lack of a better term, that want the one world, the new world order, the one world government, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think that's a conspiracy. In my opinion, in my mindset, that's not a conspiracy. That's fact.
Right. Well, they call it. They say it's just conspiracy. That's how they describe people that say that.
Well, yeah.
They say there's no. That's what I mean. There's no deep state. There's no group of multi-billionaires and trillionaires or whatever you want to call it. There's no group of people trying to rule everything.
Bullshit.
It's a simple thing. What is our economy based on? What is the economy of the United States based on? It's based on the GDP.
Right.
Who makes the GDP? It's all based on our back. That's why they give you a tax ID number. You're an asset, and your tax ID or Social Security number identifies you as that asset, and they're going to work for you to get as much money out of you. You're not going to get anywhere. I found this out a long time. Like I said, when I was a kid, I went from making, one summer busting tires for this guy, to the next summer, I got me a wagon and a tractor, stowed my sledgehammers and tire irons in the back of that wagon, and went to these places and busted tires on site. And I undercut him by $5. Plus, I did it on site. They didn't have to bring me the tires. I went from making $75 a week to over $300 a week just doing that, and it didn't, and that was cash money. That wasn't no income tax or nothing. That was cash money. because they paid me cash on the scene when I left, when I was finished. You know, and I'd run by a little old oil company where I bought my tires, my tubes and tires from. Oh, they had to buy the tires, but I'd buy the tubes and to fix the tires. I went from $70 a week after, well, it was less than that after taxes, to over $300 worth of cash. You know, and that was every week, and that was an average week. You're talking about it when, you know, when they went in the deep woods and hit, you know, messed up some stuff. You know, of course it was hell out there doing it. But you know, my daddy was military, and he was making. I was actually making more at $70 a week than he was bringing home, or you know, we'd get, because he'd keep about half of it for him when they got on leave there in Vietnam when he was there. So we didn't get hardly nothing, you know. Back then you could get a week's worth of groceries for $25, and you know, that was about average. You'd have, and my mama worked at a florist shop and she got $25 a week. And she was a grown woman. That's how it was back then. But so I took my money and I gave my mama the whole thing, and I kept $50 is what I kept, and that was to run the gas for my truck, my tractor, and you know, my little drinks or whatever I needed to do for the next week. And kids today, they have no concept of doing something like that. You know, you're supposed to hand them stuff. You know, they're not supposed to have to work for it. They're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to. I got grandsons now who come to me. I don't give them anything. I teach them how to make it or get it themselves. And that's you know, to me that's worth more to them than just handing them money. Now I do hand money. I'm building my daughter. She's fixing to have her house finished here in about the next 2 weeks. You know, that little bakery that we came up with, that thing is a gold mine. And we're not working for somebody. We're working for ourselves. John knows that. John works for himself. That's the only way to get ahead. Because after you pay, you know, working for somebody, all you're doing is making them rich. And
working for yourself is the best way to go.
Yeah, man. And I'm my own boss. Well, my wife retired me. I couldn't stand up like I used to. The doctors say you're a 62-year-old man, but your body's going on 140. I got some problems, and you know, and he said you can keep on doing this and maybe last a few more years, but you know, one day you're gonna stop, and that's gonna be it. So when my wife heard that, she said, "You stop right now." And you know, Eric talks about how lucky we are to have the women that we have, and ain't no telling where. I have to say it like this: it's not. If you marry a woman that comes to you and wants everything, you don't need to marry her. You need to marry the woman that will help you get everything or get to where you want to be, instead of asking you to provide everything. Because in today's world, one person can't provide for everybody. It ain't like, well, hell, it wasn't like that when I was a kid. Even then, it was taking two people to get by. You could get by. Well, I take that back. You could get by, but you wouldn't get ahead on one income. And that, yeah. Am I talking? Am I drowning everybody else? But
no.
No, you're catching You're getting some feedback from Christine. I think she's probably watching hockey or something.
Oh, okay. The whole thing that you see going on with the Democrats and everything in Congress, they're deflecting now. They don't want you to see. They've been protecting Hillary and Obama and all them, but all that stuff's coming out, and I can't wait to see it happen. It's starting to come out now with Barr and everything. But
Your shit is being picked up by the microphone now.
That's the same shit.
They're hearing your shit about the whole Boston Bruins made it to the Stanley Cup, and you didn't.
Yeah.
That stuff.
I'm not watching hockey.
And Motley Crue.
And
I'm reliving my memory when we were in Toronto. Wendy sent me the link. I had to watch it.
We'll do it upstairs.
No.
Hey.
And let the soul
okay.
And let the soul sucking cocksuckers just fall away.
Any of y'all watch the Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay, I gotta leave.
No.
I'm going back to the song.
Or this weekend is the final episode.
Thank God.
Both of them. Yeah. Well, I got into it. I'm an old sword and sorcerer. I was reading Conan and stuff back when I was a kid. So when my daughter said, they got dragons and they got sword fights and all that kind of stuff, I started watching it. It's gone to shit this season though.
Yeah,
I tried to watch it, Raid, because that's what everybody said was it's got dragons and mystical crap and all that. And I went and watched it. Apparently, I watched the wrong episode because there was a guy and a gal doing it in the castle. A kid climbed up a castle wall, saw him. They murdered the kid, throwing him out the window.
He lived.
No, he lived.
Yeah,
he lived. He's still alive.
But
that's
the first
what I
episode.
Saw. That's what I saw, and I was like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "Fuck this thing! This is insanity." Who watches
And that was
this?
brother. That was brother and sister.
Yeah,
that's
brother and sister.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, nope, not there at all.
I mean, think about it, John.
Alabama.
Think about it. Brother and sister having sex. Kid walks in. They don't want to get discovered, so they throw him off the balcony. Hey, where can this show's going all over the place?
Yeah.
I was literally like, you know what? If you want to, I said to the former missus, you want to watch this? Then you watch this shit. But me, no, I ain't watching that shit. Are you crazy? No way. I left.
Well,
that's all
I got it.
saw.
Well, I watched that first, like you. I watched the first episode, and I didn't see worth paying whatever it is per month for HBO, and I didn't. When we moved, I didn't pick it up again. But my daughters, both of them are. My daughter, since she got divorced, has been staying with us. That's another reason I got her. Anyway, getting the kids out of the house. But you ought to say I don't really watch the show anymore. I watch they're an entertainment to themselves. They hollering and screaming, and I look and I see, and it ain't nothing going on. But and my wife says all the next day at the bakery, that's all they talk about. But I said I'll watch this last episode. She said everybody's dead now, except that little assassin girl. That's the only one I really like. I said that's me. That's where I'll be sticking everybody. But she's a little badass. I like her. But when I just want to say they say that little blonde girl has gone batshit crazy. She talked, about the last week when they burned the whole town down.
Well, that's because she's banging her nephew.
Well, she's banging the face, yeah.
That'll drive somebody
Somebody's
crazy.
watching it. Somebody's watching it. No,
Oh,
that
yeah.
gets you always
I
been crazy.
follow.
Oh no, there
That gets you always been.
as much talk shit as I talk about it. There's a lot of people that are totally like, "What's your problem, John? Yeah, freaking weirdo. Watch the show." It's a lot of people watch it.
I watch it.
My oldest daughter bought the entire series, and
I don't know that'd go that far.
You know, well, I watched it. I watched it all in about 3 days. I'd sit over here in the shop, put it in the disc player, and watch it while I was fiddling. And I got into it kind of, mainly because the mountain. I knew I followed him in weightlift. You know, world. He's the world's strongest man. Deadlifts over 1,000 pounds. I can't pronounce his name. He's some Icelandic strongman. But that's what kind of held my attention. And I was kind of waiting on this last episode. I'm like y'all, I want it to be over. Anyway, wandering off subject, but anyway, the whole, it's just that's what our kids are caught up in. You know, this. When I was a kid, I was worried about where I could. When my wife and I decided we having kids, I said I want us to raise our kids. You know, for us, Dave, I got a niece and nephew. My nephew is my sister-in-law, But the baby was a week old and they gave it off to a babysitter. I said, you ain't raising your kid. You're paying for somebody else to raise it. And that's why, and then they go to school. The teachers teach the kids what to think and how to act and everything else. You have no input, And so we decided that we were going to raise our kids. So I went straight to working 2 and 3 jobs. At the time, you could work 1 24-hour shift on the truck and then go straight to another ambulance service, work another 24, take a day off, and then start over again. And then that wasn't enough for me. I'd go to work, work a couple of shifts, and then I had a day off. I went to work for Domino's and as a driver. And then I worked my up to crew chief, and I got to be assistant manager. And I cut back on one ambulance job. And every 2 days I was on the truck. Another 2 days I was running Domino's. That was in the early to mid 80s. People, I guess I'm just saying people don't know what it takes to hold to make a family and to keep everything going. It's they rely on the government, or they just, work themselves to death, the woman and the man, and that's why kids are like they are, or kids they are, and they don't know no better because nobody teaches them. Is anybody saying it? What's going on in the chat room? I can't tell on this phone. I can't tell what's going on.
There's a whole bunch of people in there. Eric, you can go.
Yeah, we got Black Dog, Boondocker, Boondocker. Gunwild 1.
Don't ever do that again.
Johnny's Contra, Johnny 3 Prongs. It's just flashed. Gunwild 1, Jolson, Mark, Nyhap, PPX 416, Scott Maury, Smile Money, and Stalker Steve. You don't have to hit the Stalker Steve button too many times.
Big Papa AR-15 joined too.
Oh, that must have been what it refreshed right when I was starting to read it.
What you yawning for?
What?
I said, what you yawning for? Or whoever that was yawning.
Fuck, that's why I'm yawning.
I've been up since 4 o'clock. This morning.
So have I, motherfucker.
Yep. Same here.
Yeah, but you live in Florida, so you are, well, it's a little bit later over there where you at.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But,
Oh yeah, I
I'm
mean
sitting
that's
out-
first thing. I'm not going to be hanging out and doing any after chat tonight. Working tomorrow. Be on the job by 6 a.m.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. People don't understand that no more.
Well, I will say this. Nihap's in the room, right? Is he still in the room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I will say this. Southern Storage is getting a new 10 millimeter next week. A fairly rare 10 millimeter.
Elaborate.
Smith & Wesson 1026.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, wow.
Only 3,000 were made.
Is that an auction?
Don't know. Tell you
Don't
later. Southern Storage.
The social and geometric possibilities surrounding shut the fuck up.
No, like I said, and I also tomorrow I'll be going to Florida Customs to pick up my Smith & Wesson 3000 piece shotgun, 12 gauge. So it finally arrived.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So I'll be doing a video or two this weekend on some of the new Smiths that I have laying around the snack bar.
Yeah.
That's would be fun.
I'm still having the new hadn't wore off my little AR pistol I built. I'm having fun with that thing.
Now AR pistols are
lasers
fun.
on it.
I will tell that. I have to get to the range. I actually have next Friday and the Friday after off. I went ahead and took them off. I took next Friday off to make a 4-day weekend. I'm going to try to get to the range, and then the Friday after that, on the 31st, I got a cardiologist appointment. So I'm just going to take the whole day off.
Don't die, Jim.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, no.
I'm actually watching Oh, go ahead, Wade.
I just had a stress test last week. You talking about something that'll wear you out?
No, I know. Trust me, I don't make a minute of that fuck around.
I hate those freaking stress tests. God.
Yeah. I had to do a chemically induced stress test. Those are just wild.
Why the hell did I look at us and go, okay, I got an idea. Here's what I want you to do. Run on this treadmill for a fucking hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put this
Did you not
on.
look? You look at my physique. Do I look like I can run on that treadmill?
I know. That's like before I got the first stint, when they figured out I'm a fat fuck, and they went, hey, you need to do a stress test. They said, okay, you're going to do 3 minutes at this speed, and then you're going to, as soon as you get, at 3 minutes, we're going to up the incline and speed it up. And that first speed isn't slow. It's a quick walk. It's not a regular walk. It's a quick walk.
Yeah.
And as soon as it fucking inclined, I went, all right, we're done.
I tried to get him to let me just chop andouille sausage because that takes fucking forever. I'm like, I'll fucking be winded as soon as I'm done with that. I promise.
But I will say this: I am watching. You mentioned auctions. I am watching of course, I watch auctions all the time. But I am watching a Smith & Wesson on auction. It is a Model 586 air pistol.
What?
Yeah, an air gun. What? It's an air gun in the shape of a 586 revolver. And it's no shit comes in the original first production run fucking box.
Keep your eyes for a Mosin. I'm still looking.
I don't look for Mosin. Sorry. Is
Well,
it what?
You need to look at. Is it compressed air or CO2?
I want to say it's CO2 because it's got the pellets or whatever with it.
Right.
I want to say. I
about.
mean, I'm not going to shoot it or anything. I just want it for the collection because this thing is like in near mint condition. So, and it comes with the original case.
Yeah.
I see there's a shit ton of 5906s on auctions this month.
Oh, they had a big Leo trade-in, I heard.
I was going to say, there must be a shit ton of Leo trade-ins going on because I'm seeing a whole bunch of old Smiths come on.
Yeah.
Are they going for good money? Are they going for cheap money or?
Well, it depends on the auction house.
Uh-huh.
Right now, they're all like no bids are cheap, like $10, $20, but then they're still a couple weeks out from the auctions.
Kids just bought me my first Smith & Wesson, so I mean I've only got one.
Which one?
I showed it to you. The snub nose 38 special.
That's right.
I like
Stalker,
it.
Wait a minute, what was Stalker Steve looking at? Well, hey, Steve, don't be looking at the same shit I'm looking at. I'm just telling you that right fucking now.
That'll be a bad day. Like, damn it, Jim, you got that last bid in there. What were you fucking bid? You were fucking bidding again. I can hear
At least
it now.
he didn't lose to himself.
Right.
Yeah.
Shut up, Johnny. Shut up, Johnny. It was for a good
How much
time.
that knife ended up costing you?
$375.
And who was bidding on it?
Boy.
Just you. It kept going up.
I remember that night. I mean,
It was
Lord.
It was for a good cause. You know what? Enough, Johnny. Enough.
Yeah. Hey, John, I got a knife just like that. I paid $29 for.
Yeah, you know what? Big
I bought it in
Redneck
Florida on the coast.
Kick.
And mine is a commemorative, so.
Oh, yeah.
It got to go for at least $400, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right,
Why
that's
not?
right. Yeah. It's a military commemorative.
How about that?
Make you a plaque. I'll make you a plaque and everything.
I have a sudden urge to say words to you right now.
I want to know what Stalker Steve's watching that one. Which one is Stalker Steve watching? Because I'm going to take it off my list now. I'm just fuck it.
Yeah, he gave you a phrase you didn't want to hear.
Right.
And today's payday.
No, it's payday for me today, but the auction's not over today, so.
Yeah, whatever. I give up. My bucket list guns. Fuck it. I'm just thinking about selling everything and going into plants.
Going into what?
Pottery. I'm gonna start growing pottery plants and maybe flowers and shit.
Eric's sitting around going, well, my big hope is to get that new high .45.
Yeah.
I hope nobody living around Meade, Kansas right now. There is a tornado on the ground, and they've got it streaming on Facebook.
Boy, that's a special moment.
Yeah.
If you're close enough to actually stream it on Facebook, that means you're close enough to be a dumbass.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I've actually stood on a porch and watched one go by.
You got lucky. I saw one time. I saw one time and wound up in a goddamn one of those pipes on the side of the road, freaking holding on for dear life. Yeah, I did not enjoy that at all. It sucked ass like nobody's business.
Yeah, I'm down here. We had I used to live in what they call the Tornado Alley, Aliceville, Alabama.
Yep.
And in 1965, I was staying with my grandmama, me and my baby brother, and we had old bomb bunkers out, actual bomb bunkers they built for the cotton mill plant during World War II, and we used them for storm shelters. And my grandmama said, "Come on, youngins, we got to go." And we went on the back porch, and when it hit, and my brother, he was littler than me. Well, all of them littler than me. But anyway, I felt him start pulling on my hand, and he started screaming, and then my grandmama started screaming. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but she said she kept hollering, "Don't let go." And that tornado went over us, took the roof off the top of her house, took the roof off the other two houses beside us, and then they used to have big, huge oak trees lining the road, 17 South, Highway 17 South. I mean, big, huge, 4 or 5 feet, straight through the middle of the tree. A couple of 300-year-old oak trees there, and there was that line of them all the way up the road. Took down all of them but 2. And we figured that they said it was an F3 tornado, and I was the only thing holding my brother in, and my grandmama had her hand wrapped around the handle on the deep freeze. So I lived through a bunch of them, and I ain't got enough sense to be scared of them. That's what my wife said. I'm a fatalist, I guess. When my time comes, it'll come. So, and I ain't gonna even worry about it. And that's why, my wife says I got a death wish. I said, no, I just ain't scared of it.
They're not very any fun at all. I was right in line with you. I was in Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah.
Which friggin' oh my God! It was it was one of those storms you have during the summertime where everything's like it's really, really hot, and then it gets really freaking cold, and before you know it, you got these cells just pushing up. And I mean, and then it was a classic. It was a total classic tornado. We got hit with these blasts of freezing cold air. Before you know it, it's just hailing everywhere, and this stuff's the size of golf balls, and it's just everywhere. And next thing you know, you just see road ripping. I mean, it's literally just tearing up, headed right at you. And it was like, holy crap. Get the hell out of the car. We got the car pushed up underneath the edge of the bridge, and we just dove for the culvert.
Mm-hmm.
I guess everybody lives in a location where somebody says, why in the hell would you want to live there? But if I was living someplace where one time my house was torn up by something, it's time to go.
Well, yeah, everything does. I mean, Jim, you're in Hurricane Alley, which is like devastating. I live in a place. Eric, you live in a place where your house can actually just collapse in the middle of winter, just smash. I mean, 4.5 feet of snow on your roof is not uncommon. It can be there, and it's enough to just crush it. So, I mean, you live in a place where it can actually happen.
No, that's true.
I mean, I've gotten out there and where the roof of my garage, is touching the ground, just because the snow is all the way up. Well, you've seen that one drift. The worst one I ever had. 17 feet. That's just stupid. That's insanity. And the whole side of my house, you couldn't even see the car. And me holding a shovel as high as I can hold it in the air was not high enough to actually show the top of the drift. I mean, my wife's car was buried underneath over 6 feet of snow on top of the car. That's because I'm in a drift zone. So, I mean, they bought the bottom of a mountain. It didn't snow 20 feet, but holy crap. By the time you're done, you've got like 12 feet in your driveway. It's like, oh my God. It's insanity.
Yeah, I've never had anything like that. I mean, we've had tremendous snowstorms followed by wind, and we'll get drifting, but not anything like And most of the time, well, like look what just happened with us. What was it? It's been a week ago now, week and a half ago. We had a record-breaking snowfall for that day. We had 12 inches of snow fall at the Duluth International Airport, and where I am, we got basically it was a slushy rain that was gone as soon as it hit the ground. And from my house right here, I can be to the Duluth International Airport in less than 12 minutes at 35 miles an hour. So a lot of times, I mean, you listen to the forecast for us, and it's just like, it's going to be 75 degrees over the hill and cooler by the lake. You can expect the highs to be about 35 to 40 by the lake. I mean, we've had scenarios where we left our house, and by the time we got to the hunting shack, it was 30 degrees warmer. But on the other hand, we live in an area that is like a bowl because we're like right on Lake Superior. So when other areas get dropped 12 inches of snow, we either get nothing or rain because of where we are. I mean,
you're down right on the lake. Yeah, the airport's up on the hill.
Yeah.
There's the picture, right there. Worst I ever had in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a drift.
Yep. And when you come outside and go, the fuck, and you realize there is over 6 feet of snow on top of your car. It's like how do you get that shit off? Yep, that was the absolute worst. And the areas that didn't have a drift, it was up to my waist, and everywhere else it was over. I mean, that's my garage behind that, and it's up to the roof of my garage. Nuts. That's the worst one I've ever had. And it only snowed 8 inches. So figure that one out. 8 inches, and you end up with like fucking 12 feet of snow.
Yeah, don't be jealous, little bitches.
Radio, okay, it's not hard, guys. There was no joke. These guys saw it. There was 12 feet of snow. So imagine 12 feet of snow, and there's a car with just the mirror sticking out of it. That's what I was dealing with. It's just I'm at the bottom of a mountain, so everything blows off the mountain. The snow can end, and it still blows off for 2 more days. There. Now you're all caught up with radio.
The only thing I experienced something like that, I was in North Dakota working at a coal mine up there. It was a surface mine, and I can't remember the name of it. But I was up there, and they said a snowstorm was coming, and they closed the mine down. It takes something to close the mine down. They said it was going to be a whiteout. So they said, go where. They said, go where you're going, where you're going to stay. And Bridgestone, I was working for Bridgestone Tires. They said, go to your hotel and just stay there until we'll call you. And I said, on the way there was a Burger King. I stopped there to get something to eat. And I wasn't paying no attention. Everybody started saying it's snowing now, and oh shit, it's snowing. I'd been up there for a couple of weeks, or a couple of months actually, and so I'd seen snow. I went to look out and go out the side where my truck was. I couldn't open the door because the snow was piled up against the. You couldn't open that door because it was piled against the side of that building, and it was that deep. And in like 15 minutes. It went from nothing to drift 15, 20 feet deep, they said. And I couldn't get to my truck. I was stuck there for a while. And I said, well, I'll never do this shit again. And I never have.
See, when I was stationed in Iceland, every building has a shelter in it, if you will.
See, there's
a room. Huh?
There's a little clue. Iceland. Proceed.
Yeah.
How about shut the fuck up, Eric?
Shut the fuck up, Kenny.
Anyway, when I got when we got there, they gave us our in brief and all this stuff, and they're like, okay, yeah, if a whiteout happens, which is a snowstorm, or you can't go, it is illegal basically to walk outside on the base. You shelter in place, and they have enough food, heaters, blah blah blah, water, blah blah blah. You just, wherever you are, you write it out. Well, the first one I ever was in is we went out. I work nights, so we went out to work on an airplane. It was in P3. So we go up in the airplane. We fire up the little auxiliary power unit, engine, and we got the heat on in the airplane, and we're running systems, and we're troubleshooting, and then we have to have the radio on to talk to the hangar, which is like 25, 30 yards away, and the radio crackles up, calls out like 412 bays come in. So we walk up to the cockpit, the flight station, and we go, yeah, this is 412, go ahead. Says, you guys okay out there? We're like, yeah, we're troubleshooting flight controls. We're almost done. We're going to be in a minute. He goes, no, you aren't. Look out the window, dumbass. And we couldn't even see the hangar. I was like, yeah, we'll be fine out here. We got plenty of gas. We're just gonna run the heater for a while.
We got some sandwiches.
Well, and I got to be honest. And when I was in Iceland, Eric got snow in May. When I was in Iceland, it was Cinco de Mayo, and it snowed like 1.5 feet. I was like, shit. Being from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in case somebody wants to join the shit show or talk to Wade, get your pens out. It's 215-383-3791. We have 27. We have 27 incoming lines. John wants to light them all up.
Yeah, that's
all of them.
And Eric really wants that lit up too.
They gave you everything you want, and by the way, they're not charging us for the next 2 months.
That's nice.
Well, that's because it hasn't worked in the last 2 months.
That's right.
Did it help that we? I was gonna say, did it help that you told them I shut down the fucking Wednesday show?
Well, that was part of it, and they listened to one show that nobody ever wanted to listen to because every goddamn word out of everyone's mouth was "fuck blog talk." And that was basically the show.
Nice. Well, it's true. I don't like looking over at the guys in the chat room and they're like, fuck blog talk. This is bullshit. I can't get signed in, or I'm getting kicked out, or whatever the reason is. I mean,
we got that worked out now. That's all done. Jesus Christ, I had to wrap my headphones around the mic for almost 3 weeks. That was all bullshit. And so, finally, after enough screaming and yelling, I was like, remember one thing, the most important thing there is. I went 6 weeks paying for services I did not receive. I am not a happy fucker.
I bet you wouldn't.
And we got a caller. Caller, you live?
Hey, fuck Blog Talk Radio.
Clyde.
And yes, it is. Okay, we hadn't had shitter talk yet. What's going on?
And Clyde's line's open.
And Christine's watching hockey. So
Mickey D's, you have no other choice at the airport.
Hey,
Mario?
We're going to have to start charging McDonald's.
Shitter talk.
I'm telling you.
Shitter talk.
But for once, we hadn't had rain in like 3 fucking days. I'm happy. I ain't floating.
Yeah, it's bad. What
the
all
hell?
I've had.
All you guys out west of me are getting fucking rain. I ain't getting shit.
I'm above you, and all I've done is get rain from everybody else.
It's supposed to rain tonight, tomorrow, and Monday and Tuesday, and it's like, God.
I'm trying to do a truck repair, and I can't even get it done because all there is fucking rain.
I gotta get my yard
a little
mowed.
bit of it, but they got it rains so damn much it filled the rice field up. The levees wouldn't let the water out. 3 days later, it all dissolved into the ground.
Shitter talk. Clyde wants to talk about the shitter.
Shitter talk, which is better?
Ladies
Indoor
and gentlemen,
shitter, outdoor shitter.
Miss Bomey is here for a shitter talk.
I am
Now,
not
the most important thing to remember, no matter what she says, she did hear shitter talk and run in the room.
Do you use lime or not use lime?
I'm trying to find my glasses.
How deep do you dig the hole?
Right. That's what it was. The glasses.
Yeah. I have to finish my book so I can hurry up and get Dave on our show.
Yeah.
As
Right.
well.
Let all the gravy sucking cocksuckers just fall away. Fall away.
Okay.
You shitter?
She done lost her specs.
Yeah.
Clyde, how you doing? Wade's on here, by the way.
Not bad.
Yeah,
How you doing, Wade? I'm a little north
I'm
of
doing good. How you doing?
Wonderful,
yeah?
man. Wonderful.
Where you live?
Walnut
Where?
Ridge, Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. I got friends over
About
in Arkansas.
About 120 miles northwest of Memphis.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'm about 170 miles south of east of Memphis.
I got you.
Right on
Down around
state line,
Jackson or down further?
No, let's take that back. It's 127 miles. I'm sorry. From it's east central Mississippi. Between Columbus and Tuscaloosa.
Not far.
If that helps you.
Is it very far from Greenville?
Oh yeah, Greenville's the other side of the state.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with you.
On 82 too.
Now I used to work the boats for the barge line down in Greenville with my uncle. That's why I was wondering.
I had an uncle doing that. I used to work there when I was a kid. When they were doing the 10 time coming up there. But I was wondering why you talking about rice fields. We had to be somewhere close.
Yep.
What the fuck?
What in the actual fuck?
Jim's getting his love from Smile Money.
No, that wasn't Smile.
Johnny, I love that gun.
I kind of like the grips on this one. Woo, aren't they pretty?
Purdy as a motherfucker. I'll tell you what.
Radio.
Yeah.
They're green fire reed grips, and I made them.
And they perfect.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, so we've managed to eat up almost an hour and a half, 30 minutes left, so. And then I'm going to lube up my feet and go to bed.
Oh shit, I might not make it. I gotta be honest, I might not make it that far. I'm thinking about going to bed now.
What you got to lube up? That's what you got my attention. What you got to lube up?
Heard that part of it.
Sir, hey, I'm old. I ain't dead. But
just the wrong side of the fence there, bud. Wrong side of the fence.
Oh,
Hey, John, look at chat room, bud.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing Dunwell said.
for the.
Oh yeah, I've got everything already. Everything's already. I'm just waiting to figure out how we're gonna do it.
Well, let's
Yep,
put them up on my PayPal.
Yeah. Right.
As a matter of fact, I called again today. I asked to speak to a supervisor, and I got nowhere. Once again, I'm just like, well, I'll escalate it so that you can fucking escalate it up your ass, you fucking bitch. I said, this shit has gone on for 6 weeks. I go, whose money is it? Is it PayPal's money? No, it's my money. Put it in my checking account, and fuck you, close my account. I don't want anything to do with PayPal ever again. Why is this so hard?
And for the people that think that it's not the way it's going, I have money there. It's just a nightmare right now that we're trying to get through, and that's the way it is. So. Nobody's enjoying any moment of it. Trust me.
Not at all.
No, not at all. I can only do what I've done. What is it? 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago now. They're like, well, you're selling stuff, and it's against company or community guidelines. I said, no, I'm not. Show me where I'm selling anything. But I read
a test. I read a test, by the way, just so you know. I read a test. I know where it's coming from, and I was right. It is the link, because the link, when you press on it and you're in HornetFixture.com, what it does is it adds, Johnny, you know this one, it adds that redirect. The redirect is the problem. That is the problem.
Well, it's not even there anymore.
No, I'm just saying, but that was the issue. It was the redirect. Even though it was a dropped-in link, it still came in through as a redirect. And that redirect is what caused you all the problem. You got another caller here.
Caller, you are on.
It's me. I got dropped again.
Fucking blog talk.
No. I'll scream Blog Talk when it's Blog Talk's fault, but
fucking
way
it
was blog. Yeah, I was really using it to try and wireless. But like I said, it's location. You live in rural Mississippi, that's a bad location.
Yeah, well, sorry, Wade. Smile Money. Yeah, that I do feel that they are accepting a $1,200 penalty right now. You send them assholes at PayPal an email, and it actually pops up a thing saying, we will respond to this within 90 days. I shit you not. What the fuck? PayPal? I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do moving forward, but I want nothing to do with PayPal. They don't talk to you. All you get is a bunch of fucking camel jockeys when you call. You can't speak English with somebody. The whole thing is just a fucking corrupt bullshit. And, you have to talk to a supervisor, and it's like, my money. Transfer my money into my account so I can get that money to Mr. Holster. And they're like, well, I don't have authorization to do that. That is, I'll send a message to the back office on limit. I go, you realize this is 6 weeks, right? There's a moment of silence. I said, you are keeping my money. Just give me my money. Close the fucking account. You want to penalize me? Close my account. Because PayPal can kiss my fucking fuzzy ass. Not on the left cheek, not on the right cheek, but right in the middle. But no matter who I talk to there, it doesn't matter. I've now called there 6 or 7 times. I have done the Facebook Messenger thing, and they're like, well, I can understand why you're upset. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do moving forward, because the one thing we need to do is we need to kick the we need to kick the woman's build into high gear. And he's not in the chat room. Well, maybe under the disguise of boondockers. But a few weeks ago, if you were listening into Jim's show, David Tan's Tactical Wingnut had a little appreciation giveaway on his channel, and the person that he picked never showed up to claim the prize, and David graciously donated it to the woman's bill. So I want to say thanks to Tactical Wingnut for doing that. But this is now going to be the start. We did the fundraiser for Mr. Holster, and we need to get the pushback onto the woman's build. There was a few things that I was privy to last night, and I'm completely disgusted with a couple of people that I supposedly call friends. I kind of addressed this in the brew review, and I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it right there for right now. But all I can say is if you're hearing my voice and you ever question my fucking integrity, you can come and suck my balls dry. Anybody that ever questions my integrity and what we do to fucking help veterans and help people in our community that need help. I personally hope a couple of people that were brought to my attention are listening right now. So sick and tired of these petty Annie, fucking jealous cocksuckers that think that our group, by helping people, somehow you and your little dick, all of a sudden you don't know what to do with it, and the best that you can do is try to say shit about our group. Well, I tell you what, we're doing everything we can, and this whole thing with fucking PayPal is out of my control right now. As soon as PayPal releases the funds, it's going straight on to Mr. Holster.
Yep.
Meanwhile, keep your fucking comments to yourself, especially if you don't even know what you're talking about.
So I say we call them out by name. Fuck them.
I've always believed that, but I mean, it is what it is. But
I mean, they want to. Look, they want to.
Like I said earlier. Yeah, well, like I said earlier, I have money there that's sitting there waiting because what we've been trying to do, so people understand, we've been trying to rebuild the $500 a leeway fund that allows us to buy other firearms. Trying to build it up. I keep putting in little by little because so many people have been amazing and they've helped us. And thank every single person who did. And I appreciate you all. My kids, which goddamn. My kids stepped up, which I love them all for that. It was amazing. Eric just got done giving them theirs. So I mean, it's a problem. It's got a negative look to it, but if you want to spin it and make it dirty, you can. It's obvious you can spin anything. You can spin anything in the whole wide world you want. But if you want to make something look dirty, you can. But remember what you're making look dirty. Justin's final mission, helping out. Also, helping the friends that we've helped. I mean, look at how many people have been helped. Ed's family. I mean, god damn. The people, I mean, I shouldn't even have to begin to even start to justify anything. But look at the people that have been helped. If you find that dirty and you find that negative in your brain, then do it personally. But to get on and start talking shit, now now you're really pushing it beyond a point that it should be at.
I personally think the reason we are where we are right now with PayPal is one individual. I mean,
please tell me the name, please.
Oh, I don't know the name of that person, and the stuff that was given to me last night is coming somewhat secondhand. So I really don't feel like throwing someone that maybe is innocent under the bus.
I agree with you, Eric. If you know 100% who it is, if it's Billy Bob Dumbass, then you know it's Billy Bob Dumbass. But if you're not sure, then you're not sure. I get it.
I guarantee you, the same person that's talking shit on fucking videos is the same person who fucking went to to PayPal and goes, hey, he's selling shit. Same people that went to Facebook saying, oh, Snowflake Mother's selling shit.
Yeah, are you going to tell me that by staying in a line deep inside of an authorized only forum, that got to PayPal all through coincidence of technology? No, I think it was one scrotum bearing twat waffle that whatever reason they're so small, they're so beneath. I mean, really, if this person is listening right now and you are the person responsible for this, really, how can you even look at yourself in the mirror and know that a member of our community is fighting cancer and the money that's there to help pay for anything, keeping the lights on, a bale of hay for his animals, the medication that he needs, and your total small dickness is got us where we are? All you do is...
Well, I have my theory of who it is.
But remind them of the most important part. And if you are listening, I want to remind you the most important part. The single most important part of everything you've done so far is you put a face with a name, Mr. Holster. You personally have stopped Mr. Holster from getting the stuff that he needs. You have stopped it. The money's there. It's sitting there. But you personally have made sure he cannot get his hands to it. So the animals can't get fed. The simple thing. I mean, the money goes for like a lot of big deals that are simple deals too. Because just getting gas to go to those doctor's appointments, that's a big fucking deal. It's a big fucking deal.
Yeah,
you can't just keep whipping out $20 bills every time you got to go somewhere because you have other bills you got to take care of, the lights, all this stuff. But I mean, crap, just having that extra $600-700 makes a fucking huge difference. And you, the individual, you've stopped it. So
so boom on that, asshole.
Nice job. Because I don't know what you're standing for, but whatever you're standing for, it's fucking stupid.
Because that's who I think it is.
I agree with John on that. And I will go a step further in saying that if this is actually a person or people that are actually involved in this situation, you must be one every individual to try to take it out on you and the rest of the people. And all you're doing is hurting.
Well, and I guarantee it's somebody who hasn't met any of us personally. It has to be. It has to be somebody who's never met any of us personally and resents that fact, or just I don't know.
Yeah, but you're taking that anger or that resentment or whatever negative feeling that you're having, and you're throwing it on us as a group as a whole that is really genuinely trying to help somebody in need. So to me, that person that's in need is the person that's hurting in the situation. Now, if you stop and think about this for a minute, the person that's got the cancer, and I'll guarantee you, you know somebody who has had cancer, whether it's a family member or a friend or any other kind of relative, you know what they go through. So by doing this, you're not giving Eric a kick in the balls or the rest of us a kick in the balls. The only person that you're kicking in the balls is the sick person that's down and out and needs the help now.
And that's what they need to understand is that you can't hurt Eric. How the fuck you gonna hurt Eric? Hey, call him names? Fucking Ginger? What are you gonna do? Nothing's gonna happen. You can't say anything to Eric's gonna hurt her. What you're doing is you're stopping the money from going where it goes. And if that person, just whoever you are, if you're listening right now, I'll give you an open forum. You want an open forum? I'll give you open forum. You send me an email, knowledgezombie@gmail.com. You can have open forum. You can talk all the shit you want. I'll give you open forum. That's what we do. That is what we do. You want to talk about whatever it is, feel free. I'll give you open forum. You can have the whole fucking show. I don't care.
I'll tell you what. You if you're listening, I'll give you open forum. Come to the fucking snack bar on Sunday morning. We'll see how long that fucking lasts for you. Okay, buddy?
But what you got to do is you just got to realize that we're trying to give somebody a hand, and I don't know. Apparently, you don't know what it means to give somebody a hand. But in the event you decide to, I guess, change your mind or whatever, or become a person. I don't know what else to say. Become a person, or start being fucking normal, whatever. Let it fall to the side, and then just join us. Give us a hand. Give us we can get over everything. We're normal people, but it's better to just give a hand, and let's give somebody a hand up than to fucking try to stop somebody from having that moment they need. God, you have no idea what it's like for somebody to have. $60 is $60 when you don't have it. So you're really hurting somebody.
$1 if you ain't got it.
That's right. And $60 is impossible. $60 is $1 million when you don't have it.
Exactly.
It's $1 million when you don't have it.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. All I know is we need to get the pushback up on the bill, and moving forward, one of the next things that we wanted to do to help Mr. Holster was all those tax packs, but I think I might just gather them all up and give them up to the homeless people here in Duluth.
Well, Eric, I got a way. We got a way to work something through my website. So we'll run something through my website, and it'll just be what it is. I have a full business account and all that stuff, and you know what?
It's just once again, I know it's somebody that's responsible for what went down with the PayPal thing, along with again through the grapevine, the comment being made is don't bother giving in to one of Eric's fundraisers because he just keeps the money for himself. Oh yeah, well call Jules, call Mr. Holster. First of all, and anyone that thinks that about the Justin's Final Mission, that's bullshit. That's out of our hands. That's a link. We never touched the money.
Ever.
Right, and I'll show you my tax receipts. I'll show you all the money I did off my raffles, and fucking sent to Justin's Final Mission and DAV.org. So you can kiss my ever loving lily white ass in the darkest fucking spot, you cocksucker.
But I'll get some. I'll have something figured out. Give me a few days. I'll have something figured out. We'll move it over to the website because that way it's still PayPal. Because you have to kind of use PayPal because it makes it easy for everybody to do. I appreciate that. But we'll put it up on the website. I have a business account, so it's totally freaking different, and we'll just run from it from there. And for right now, we'll just do that. That way you can do the tax back thing.
How much money does PayPal take on the business account?
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Yeah, well, that's why we did what we did. We wanted 100% of it to go to Mr. Holster.
Would Ed care? Would Ed care?
Yeah.
No. Don't do that.
He wouldn't care. He wouldn't care, so I don't care. We'll just take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Don't.
I mean, it's just sad that our biggest fight is against a black-hearted individual and cancer.
It is what it is. Well,
and yes,
we just got it.
And yes, I stole that from Gunwild because Gunwild is absolutely right. The kind of person that does what is being done doesn't have a real heart. They're not a human anymore in my book.
Okay, well, don't give them any more. Don't give them any more. Okay. Be done talking about it. Move on.
No, they can go fuck themselves all the way to fucking hell. Okay, last comment. Moving on. So, how about those CDs?
You want me to do? Oh, should we do the meditation together?
Fuck that.
Okay, moving on.
No. Christine, think Bruins.
I'm not thinking about the Bruins. That's not a word in my book right now, mister.
No, that's a good word right now in my book.
No.
So we'll get it all figured out. We'll it'll all be done. We'll figure it all out and make it all right.
Just a sad thing. So,
Anyways,
Wade.
are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Hi, Wade.
Hello, how you doing, darling?
Good. How are you?
I am a four-pronged.
I'm doing great.
How's your bakery doing down yonder?
Oh, hon, you would not believe. Well, I ain't gonna tell you, but we done made 3 deposits this week. That I'll put it this way: my daughter's going to end up owing about $20,000 on a brand new house. At the end of it.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, and I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. My wife is an outstanding cook, and
Sure
my
it's not the
daughter
crack?
can make it. Yeah.
You sure
What?
it's not the crack she puts in the donuts?
No. No. I don't know. I'm so messed up. I had to think about what crack you was talking about. So
Either one.
no. Like I told Eric earlier this week, Walmart comes to us for cakes now. No
Really?
lie. They kicked off their grocery pickup thing this week.
Mm-hmm.
The first of the month. About a week ago, or 2 weeks ago now, he came to us and wanted a custom cake. He wanted it to look like a pallet jack with those blue containers on it. And my daughter said, sure. He said, how much you want to spend? He said, $600. He said, it'll be $599.
Plus tax.
Plus tax. And so we delivered it up there. I had to build a little pallet for him, a little 3 foot by 2 foot pallet. We made it. He built a cake on it. It was just like the picture the man brought us. And then he come back. 2 days later. They having some kind of thing with their straight talk thing. He wanted another cake. Wanted it for $200. So I said, sure. Talk to the girl. And it's like that. I mean, I get it from my grandma. I was raised cooking with them. And my wife, let me tell you about my wife. This is how we met. I was working for the ambulance service, and we had to go to 3 pediatric floor, pick up a kid to go to Birmingham Hospital, Birmingham Children's Hospital. And I walked off the door, and at that time, the hospital, as soon as you walked off the door, you was looking at the door that went into the nurse's station. And I want to tell you what happened. I seen a big booty bent over. And
Fell in love.
This is a true story. I ain't lying. And I stopped. And, when you see a perfect heart, and so I stopped. I had to go to the next place to get a report. And I said, I'm looking for the nurse for so-and-so kid. And it was her. It was my wife. Well, not the wife at the time. And I said, that's me. That's me. And I saw her face. And something just fit. I mean, I hadn't been out of the Army a good 3 months. I hadn't been out maybe 3 months. And I said, I'm a single guy. And I went straight from high school to the Army. And I did my 4-year thing. And I said, now I can live a little bit. And, actually 6 years. I was still doing National Guard. And I said, I ain't looking for no tie downs, but that all changed in a microsecond. I got a report from now listen, I quit my job at the ambulance service when I got back from Birmingham. Went straight over to the hospital. I've been to the doctor, they got third thing with them. They said, well, how are you right now? Put you to work in the emergency room. So they did. And that was in September. We were engaged by December and got married in February on Valentine's Day. And that was that was 39 years ago. That past Valentine's Day.
Wow.
And
that's amazing.
You know what? I was a big. I looked like a Frankenstein. I looked like a perfect sculptor. What he told me. All was shoulders and arms. I got Papa arms. And what I got in the gut used to be up in my chest. And she said, you scared the shit out of me. She said, all you scared. And I heard her talking to one of the other nurses about recipes. She was looking for a good recipe to take to a party. And this is where cooking comes in. I told her casserole. And she'd never heard it before. And she said, how do you know to cook? Well, I my mama raised me, and the men folks, we all barbecued. And plus, I spent most of my time, I was hungry. They wouldn't cook it, so I had to go figure out how to do it. And I just took it up naturally. And she was a cook, too. She can bake anything. Or she can take anything I tell her and make it 100. My first meal we had with her, she fixed me turnip greens, black-eyed peas, and they were better than my mama. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, that's it, right there. And I said, we got married. We were married in less than 6 months. But never had no trouble. Had 4 beautiful kids. They all, we lost one in 2008 in a car wreck. Her and her husband. Yeah. Well, they were in Australia. He was he just got accepted as a professor at one of the universities over there, and they were driving across country in Perth, Australia. And they'd been teaching the Aborigines up there, and I don't know if he went to sleep or whatever driving, it slipped, he got thrown out of the car and killed both of them. And but the rest of them are all, it's something you don't never get over. But anyway, she is our firstborn. She's named after me and everything, so it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard.
Yeah.
But my oldest daughter now is the cake maker. She's pretty much self-taught. She started doing it to get extra money, but she had married an asshole I should have shot years ago. And I found out some stuff and said, no, you get away from him or I'll kill him. So that was about 3 years ago. I'm fixing to adopt my 2 grandsons. They're going to take my name, my little, and anyway, we took all getting his parental rights, things that he hadn't paid a dime in child support or alimony. And 4 years now I've been separated. So, and she's making a killing. Now she does, I don't know what she do at your work, but she went to college and got a degree in coding, insurance. So her degree in insurance code. She can do that. But she's making more money. Oh, the problem was she couldn't get a job paying a living wage because they wanted to have experience first. How do you get experience and not be able to make a living on it? But anyway, so she's making more money now than she ever thought about making with that code and thing. She, like I said, she's got something she ain't got to depend on somebody else for.
No,
go ahead.
I said that's good. That's good that she has that bit of independence.
Yep. She's a myth. Oh Lord, she's crazy. And then my sister, my baby girl, she's right there. She's a casserole queen. we call her. She does the casserole. We spent. Let's see. Today we sold 34 casseroles. Don't sound like a lot when you're talking about $30 a pop. So they get a casserole, four cupcakes, and a loaf of bread. It's enough to feed 4 people. We sold 34 of those today. I tell how many. We do that. That's a slow day, and then we do. Then we started selling ice cream. Well, ice cream and for we're in front of a high school, well, elementary and high school, and right across from a ball park. So I see the big thing right now. But it's something that we just. Our biggest thing is it's all family. It's all, and most families, a lot of families, think.
I think that's awesome that you guys are together doing that. Working as a family and doing that, because you don't see that very often anymore.
And how much it's taken off. I remember when Wade was telling us they decided to open a bakery.
Mhm.
And I remember Christine said that'll never fucking work because Wade is like lousy.
I did not. I did say it. They were crazy because that is a lot of work.
A lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
I mean,
I can appreciate the work that goes into it.
And the hours.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning. We start at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we leave there. Well, today we left at 5:30.
Yeah, it's a long day.
Yeah, it's be on your feet the whole day. I do go up there and wash dishes, and I can sit there, get me a chair and sit there and wash dishes, and I know how busy we are, but how many pots I have to clean. And we have fun together. That's a part about it. We have fun, and that makes the day go.
Yeah.
But
that's good.
Yeah. But I'm fixing my son. After we get this house done with my daughter, it's getting 10 o'clock, ain't it? Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, we're down to a little more than 2 minutes.
Yeah. I'll say good night then. Let y'all go to bed. That's why my wife's over got holding me a place open. I want to take a shower and be snugged up there next to her in just a short while. But we had a thing. We go to bed together every night at 8 o'clock. And she said, that's upsetting our routine. I don't know if I can go to sleep. I said, honey, I hear you snore. You going to sleep. I ain't worried about that. But anyway, I'll say good night. Love all y'all. And whoever the asshole is, tell him I'm looking for him.
That way.
All right. Y'all be good.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
See you,
Well,
Wade.
thank you for being here, Wade. We appreciate it a lot.
All right, Wade.
I'll be glad to anytime. You'll get another rambling fuss, but that's it.
Well, have a hellacious upcoming week in the bakery there. Hopefully it's very, very well for you.
Yeah, it's all up to them. I get to piddle in my shop and do what the hell I want to. I do cook them a meal when they get home, though.
Love that stuff. I love piddling in the shop. Can't beat it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I think I lost Eric on audio for right this moment, but we'll go ahead and say thank you all for being here. It was a really, really good show. Thank you, Big Redneck Papa. Had a good time. Everybody called in. And let's see. Ms. Bomey's got tomorrow. What is your state famous for? What's your state famous for? We're going to sit down and talk about all 50 states and what each state's known for. So feel free to call in and let us know what your state's famous for. Other than that, we are out of here.
Good job.
Get the fuck out of here.